In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Reaper's Scythe. So the Reaper's Scythe is the weapon piece within the death set. I talked about the death set in an earlier video. If you want to see the death set just kind of talked about as a whole, go check that out as far as the set bonuses. But so the Reaper's Scythe, because it is an S tier piece of equipment, you're going to get 20 and 40% bonus attack, one compared to like a regular piece of equipment that will give like 10 and 20. So you're getting 20 and 40 instead. Just because it's that S piece of equipment, it is a stronger piece of equipment overall. For its rare quality skill, you get 10% bonus lifesteal, which is nice. Lifesteal is just going to help your survivability. It's a good skill to have. For your legendary quality skill, we get 50% bonus critical damage. And critical damage, that 50% isn't really a ton. Just when you're looking at, I mean, I have like 1,500% right now, so a plus 50% isn't going to really make or break anything, but it definitely is a nice bonus to have. And then for the mythic quality skill, we have 10% bonus dead hit. This is nice for clearing waves, but really it isn't an amazing skill, just because when you factor in that with how dead hit works, you have to factor in the enemy's status resistance. So there are certain enemies that it's not going to help you against. So anytime you're facing a boss, bosses and elite enemies, sometimes they'll have a lot higher status resistances. So that dead hit just really isn't going to help you as much there. But it can be a helpful skill for just defeating enemies in general. Because it's going to help you clear waves faster, stuff like that. But as far as your overall damage output, that's not going to affect it. It's just kind of a chance to instantly kill enemies. Maybe not super consistent, but it can definitely help. Now, as far as when you would use the Reaper's Scythe, really the primary use is probably within, if you're using the full death set. That's probably about it. Just because, I mean, you could use it in a 2-in-2 with something, especially if you only have like two pieces. Just say you only had the Dominator armor and helmet, and so you still wanted to run that Dominator set, but you still need a weapon. It can be fit into different things, but really when you compare it to like the Dominator weapon, the Dominator weapon is going to give you bonus critical damage, bonus range damage. It's just going to give you, it's going to give you more bonus critical damage. And then that range damage is just a more consistent damaging ability. But you really do need that Dominator set bonus. But if you're running full death, or that's just kind of what you have, the Reaper's Scythe is still a fine weapon. It's just not going to necessarily break any records. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.